Welcome back to Wrestling UK. This is the SummerSlam review of results. Before we get into the results, as you were, also if you also new to the channel, and also new to this channel. It's a new channel. See and okay. Obviously, well, that's Wrestling UK. Obviously, if you obviously okay. Okay. You know what? Women's Wrestling Girls, this is the some SummerSlam review, obviously, results, obviously. Night 1, night 2, as you were, so we'll get into that in a minute, obviously, news channel, and obviously, news channel, I want to see more good videos, obviously, likes of, previews, obviously, bring news videos as well, got one going up soon, I think. I think I'll see videos like that, and then I also want to see videos like, obviously, my Stratton 11 versus videos, obviously, I think I'll videos like some my Stratton 11 versus. Obviously, release will do that as well. I also want to see exclusive videos like Mac and myself showing topics. Obviously, other great exclusive videos like that as well. We're doing some good stuff as well, yeah. But yeah, you know what? I would really, you know what? I would like, you know what? I would really, really appreciate if you would. You know what? I would really appreciate if you would. Subscribe to it's obviously subscribe to Wrestling UK, because one, again, obviously everything else, yeah, don't forget as well. So make sure you press the notification buttons as well. Bells will make sure you do it as well. Make sure you press the notification buttons as well. Make sure you press the notification buttons as well. So make sure you do it as well. And also make sure you press on the hype button on the videos, or make sure you press on the hype button on the video. Make sure you press the hype button on the video as well. Make sure you do that. Massive help as well. You know what? Like, I would really appreciate if you would subscribe again. It massively helps trying to keep going. Helps trying to keep going. Helps me get better. As well, is that right? This is something I absolutely love doing. Something I got a passion for as well. So no, I would really appreciate the support, because it massively helps us. So I'd really appreciate the support as well. But yeah, obviously we're getting to the match. Obviously, we obviously from the net one. Okay, obviously starting. Okay, we'll start with night one. Night one, I was Liv Morgan defeated Io Sky for the women's, for the WWE women's, for the, I think for the WWE women's obviously for WWE World Women's Championship. You know what? Like, I kind of got this match completely wrong, because again, I actually thought Io Sky. No, that's not that. I thought again, but you know what? I was really good, so I thought, Io Sky should win it. Well, again, as usual, I always get it wrong. So you want to know anything, right? I kind of put this match wrong, and I was kidding for doing it. But you know what? I took a not so kind of big. Obviously, I thought it was Sky. But I was fortunately Liv Morgan, obviously. She obviously unfortunately was better than I, and then obviously Sky wasn't, so it's what it is. But you know what? But maybe, I actually thought that Liv Morgan and Sky wasn't, and it wasn't a great match. But, it was and it wasn't, it wasn't rubbish, or it wasn't a rubbish or not very good match. But I thought it was it was a decently, not decent good gun, not decent good gun up, not decent good gun up, not decent good gun up. You know what I mean? I thought, I actually thought it was a decently good. That's the right match. It wasn't amazing, but it was, it was good. It was actually at times I felt like it switched off a little bit, but at times it's like, oh, it's good in now. So I can't thought, I can't. Okay, because I actually felt like it was a decently okay good match, wasn't it? Maybe it was decently good slash okay match. Wasn't most greatest one, but it was still just generally still a good one. Shed loads of time about that. But yeah, I actually thought it's one match you thought, yeah, it's quite good, but yeah, it was a decently good one. Obviously, then I think the second match tonight one obviously was LA Knight and Sasakawa and Royce Keys defeated Jey Uso, Jimmy Uso, and Jake Fatu. You know what? This match was quite a really brilliant, it was actually a really brilliant and really odd match, because again, I felt like this match went in a way of, I felt like this match, it went in a good direction, but again, there's a few months where it kind of like you switched off a little bit, but at times I was like, oh yeah, it's getting good again now, and months like that, I thought for months like that, I thought it was a few months like that, but again, I also thought a few months like going, oh my god, what's going on here now, and then like, what's going on here, and I thought that this is good, but obviously again, I feel like very similar to the Liv Morgan Io Sky one, again, it was again, listen, it wasn't brilliant. I think it was probably a little bit better than Liv Morgan and the Scouts. You know, but apart from that, I think it probably just a little bit bit better than not time not so okay not time again not time big gun not time big gun, but you know what I mean. Though I just felt like as a match it was one of the. I don't want to say it was great because it wasn't great. You know, I thought again, I actually thought it was actually quite an interesting match. It was quite an interesting match. It was. I also thought it was a really interesting match because it was. I also thought it could have been better. So again, I thought it was. It's a match. Obviously, designed obviously not to be great. But you know what? Again, I just felt like it was I genuinely thought it was a decent good match. It didn't have to be amazing, but yeah, that's the LA Night one. So yeah, don't know. Again. Okay, obviously the third match of night one obviously was I think third match of night one obviously was Gunther versus Nick Aldis, and Gunther defeated Nick Aldis. You know what? Before we get into one match, you know what? I am so extremely proud of Nick Aldis. No, honest God, right? You know what? Watching football, you know what? This is a guy who has been out of wrestling for what 3 years now. So basically, Nick Aldis, he retired from wrestling. He retired from wrestling. He retired from wrestling 3 years ago now. As well as that, the fact that he came back and he wanted to prove himself. He came back. He came retirement and he came back out of retirement to go to be wrestler in the ring again, like probably for like one or two, or like maybe for the last time, or maybe he'll do it again. I don't know, but you know what? I am so like extreme proud of Nick Aldis. Oh my God, you know what? I was like, oh my God, Nick Aldis has just done the best he can do it. And now, you know, Gunther is a big, powerful, big, dominant wrestler. You know what? I think obviously Gunther is a very dominant dude wrestling ring. He is. I mean, just water there. Okay. Obviously, I think obviously Gunther is a very powerful, very dominant wrestling ring. He is. I mean, obviously Gunther was a very powerful, very dominant wrestling ring. He really is. But you know what? I thought Nick Aldis done absolutely brilliantly. You know, Nick Aldis did absolutely brilliantly well. He did the best he could in the match, right? He did absolutely everything the best he could in that match. You know what? I thought in the match he did. I actually thought in that match Nick Aldis did a really good job in the ring against Nick Aldis. You know what? I thought Nick Aldis did an absolutely amazing, absolutely brilliant, amazing. He did an absolutely incredibly brilliant job in the ring, keeping Gunther out from beating him for as long as he did. I thought, you know what? I was so glad, happy, and really made him proud of him. The fact that Nick Aldis done, I thought, you know what? I was like, yeah, you know what? I was like, oh my God, that he's done so well there. And I think, listen, now I think despite not being not as powerful as big as Gunther, he did extremely well. He did extremely well. I think he did the best. He did extremely well. I think he did extremely well. He did the best he could in that match. You know what? And he unfortunately lost against Gunther. But you know what? He put every single thing. Like he put everything. It's not okay. Not every single hard work gone, but you know, not even hard work gone. You know what I mean? He put all the hard work he put into training, into obviously training for as much as you were. All the hard training put into training for as much as you were, and then after that, I also think he did really well, and I thought, you know, he did absolutely brilliantly well, and you know what, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy and made up that he did really well. He did the best he could. You know what, I'm so happy, proud. I'm so happy and proud and made up that I'm just so happy and so proud of Nick Aldis for doing well. You know what? That's not easy. Not easy. Going against someone Gunther, that's not easy. That is really, like, you seen John Cena. Yeah, I can't remember now. I think it's like John Cena, I can't remember now. Basically, and obviously, unfortunately, tapped up to Gunther. But again, no, without me, I think with this match, I just felt, you know what, Nick Aldis had, again, but you know what, I felt like, personally, I thought, like, in this match, Nick Aldis, like, again, a few months with Nick Aldis was like, oh my God, he's going to beat it. But again, a few months, I thought, oh, Nick Aldis might just win it, you know. And then a few months where you can go to win here. And so, a few moments like that in the match as well. I also think with this match, you know what, I like the fact that there's a few, like, low moments of the match, but there's a few high moments as well. So again, I like that, but as well as that, right. I just thought this match was a really good match. Because again, it wasn't the level of Femi and Brock Lesnar got no, but again, it was probably a level below that because obviously this match is one. People point out Gunther to win it, but as well as that, I thought, you know what, Nick Cole's, he has a chance. You know what, as well, all right. You see Nick Cole's in the ring thinking, this guy can still. So basically, yeah. It's basically, okay, so basically I'm thinking, so basically, what was that? I was like, oh my goodness, Nick Cole, by the way. He could come on retirement and just come a full-time wrestler again now. And he could just be, like, he did really well in the ring. I was like, oh my God, why did he retire? He could have just, but again, if he retired, obviously, he obviously wanted, again, obviously, I think, like, personally, I don't think he was ready to go for the big top, not big top, to go for the high, go to the top, obviously, but again, obviously, he's like, you know what, like, I just feel like he might go do it again. I just think he might come in full-time and do it now again. I know he's doing manager, but I just think I know what happened, but yeah, obviously, yeah, that one. Obviously, yeah. Okay, then obviously the fourth of match of night one obviously was the Bell twins. Yeah, that's it. It was Brie and Nikki Bell, obviously the Bell twins, and Paige defeated by fatal influence for the obviously. We obviously in the 6-woman tag team, you know, in the 6-woman tag team. You know what? I actually thought, like, again, I think this match was very. I'm not wasting like this guy doing Liv Morgan in this guy good, but I thought, you know what? I think I was wasting time. You know what? I actually thought in this match. You know what? I'll obviously, things that every single match I've predicted, I kind of got wrong. So, but match was I think like unfortunately one match I had predicted wrong was this one as well. I do apologize for that. No, it's because like what happened was so basically I actually thought Nikki. I thought at times they did really well, but again at times I thought they didn't do great. They could have done better, but again I thought again I think I was paid. Yeah, I thought Paige, she did really well, she did. I thought Paige did really well in the ring as well. And I think Brie and Nicole, they did really well. They did quite well as well. Right? I felt with Fatal Influence, Jason did have some little bit of help from obviously her teammates coming in helping as well. You know, which obviously I know it's good to get that out, but you know, obviously that. But I just felt like. Again, I felt a few moments where it kind of like fell off and wasn't great. But again, a few moments where I was like, oh, it's back, it's good again now. And again, I don't know. I just thought I thought it was a decently okay, so that's all right. Match wasn't amazing. It wasn't like great. But you know what? I just felt it could have been better. But you know what? Again, I personally felt like it was good. It was, but again, I thought it could have maybe improved. The things we improved on. But again, it was yeah. But I think like generally I thought it was a decently okay, so that's the right match. It wasn't amazing, but you know, that's like not all matches will be great, or like not all matches will be like amazing or great, because that's it. In WWE, there's matches that can be good and the matches that can be bad. So it's like I don't know if two sides it's like it's not the same, but it's two sides. But obviously, yeah, I think obviously the fifth and final match of obviously I think the last one, offset. That one was that's offset. That's not too bad. Then obviously the fifth and final match of the night one obviously was Femi defeated Brock Lesnar. Obviously, I think if I'm right saying this, I think more recently Brock Lesnar has recently retired. Yeah, I think more recently announced retirement from wrestling. I think Brock Lesnar. That's it. So not okay. So yeah, Brock Lesnar. Yeah. So I think like more recently Brock Lesnar. More recently retired has recently announced his retirement from wrestling and his retirement from wrestling. So I think it's good that because I think he also spends spend time with his family, his kids, and so not his kids gone now, but obviously not his kids gone now. But you know what I mean? I was spending time with his like family, and I think it's good that because it's like he's definitely you know what, I've done my time. I want to spend time with them now because they. Yeah, but yeah, very good though. Obviously, you know what, me personally, I actually thought this match was, I think like one of the best matches. I think not the best match tonight, kind of, but I personally felt like this match was like the best match of night one was this one. This match, so basically I watched it. So basically, I watched it and I thought, oh my god, this match. Basically, like the best match tonight, in my opinion, like the best match of the night, in my opinion, was this one. Brock Lesnar, obviously, Open versus Brock Lesnar, or like Open versus Brock Lesnar. I thought, oh my god, this match. I almost got it. I think obviously he watched his match, you'd go. So I think obviously he watched his match, you would have gone, oh my god. So I think if obviously he had watched his not so not what's gone up, but I think if you obviously watched this match, you would have gone, oh my god. So basically, there was a lot of good moments in this match, because basically, I think like the only match I actually got right was this one. Cause the only match I kind of shockingly predicted well was this one, and the other ones I kind of got wrong. But this one I got right. It's the only one I got right. Was this one's a bit? I think I probably got some others wrong, right? But no, obviously it's mad. Obviously, it was just mad as it was. But obviously, yeah, all fair and few Brock Lesnar. You know what? I actually thought this was a really, really good match, because again, I just felt like this match was so brilliant, so good, so intense. I thought, wow, just wow. Like, there's no words, just wow, because it was just like that. For oh my god, basically, so but okay, okay. If they're not Monk, again, I think there's a few moments in this match where you're thinking, oh my god, how is this match going? Because like, is Brock Lesnar going to beat on Femi again? Is Femi going to beat Brock Lesnar again, or is it? It was just like wow. It was really like proper mad, like what went on, right? And I thought, oh my god. And basically, I think yeah, also there was a moment in the match where basically Brock Lesnar rips, the matting, not the matting, the matting and the thing. And basically the point was just like the wood, right? And I basically, you obviously always remember Undertaker on the bit where Brock Lesnar doesn't take me, whatever. And basically, Ovem's head hits someone. I'm like, oh my god! I was like, wow, But I think like old Femi somehow, and I like seriously, I was right. I swear down, I was right. I don't know how, but somehow he survived it. Basically, he survived that, right? And then I think he came back to obviously beat Brock Lesnar but I thought, oh my god, just like, oh my god, like wow, just like whoa. I was just shocked. I thought, wow. The fact that he actually went out, yeah, okay. Yeah, okay. You know what I thought? Okay, you know what? Okay, I feels like, I actually thought the way this match was done, I thought, wow, it was a really good match, but really good. Again, you know what? I've got to give credit to Triple H. No, so that's the Triple H, yeah. Obviously, yeah. Okay. But there's been cameras supposed to fit this. That's for part of that, obviously, yeah. But also, me personally, yeah. But you know what? I've got to give credit to Triple H. Triple H did plan this match. He did really job this match. He made this match so brilliant, so good. Wow. Even the wrestlers did really well for this one. So, yeah, brilliant. Anyway. Right, obviously that was night one. Obviously, we'll do night two now. So that. See that. Okay. Obviously, first night. I think obviously first match of night two. Obviously, that's night two. Yeah, but first match of night two. Obviously, okay. I think obviously. Okay, I think obviously the first match of night two obviously was, was basically Sami Zayn versus Gunther for the official number one contender match. Yeah, I think that's it. Obviously, yeah. I'll talk about the result of this one in a minute. I'll talk about the result of this one now. We'll talk about the result for this one now as well. Obviously, so obviously Kevin Owens, obviously now you're not hearing things right. Obviously Kevin Owens made a WWE return. I mean, I was like, oh my god, Kevin Owens, like, wow. I thought, Kevin. I think so. Basically, like, Kevin Owens has been away. Injured for like, I think it was like last year. I can't remember now. Basically, he's been. And basically, the fact he made a return. Basically, I think like Nick Aldis came out. And said, I've got 3 more auditions, and the ones that came out basically had Gunther in there. For the fact that Gunther was in this match is a bit, because I think it was Richie was like, I think it was Finn Balor or something like that. But obviously, unfortunately, that wasn't happened. But again, I think obviously, so Sami Zayn was Gunther, thinking Gunther as well as that, right? They also had obviously the fact that Kevin Owens made an appearance and basically went on to basically defeat Sami Zayn and Gunther for the official #1 contender match. I thought, wow, the fact that he did that and won, I thought, the fact he did that, I thought, oh my god, the fact, so it's like this, so he's almost a wrestler who's been away from wrestling for like, because of his injuries, and I'm thinking, wow, he's obviously had to have a lot of injuries, but he's obviously, but okay, but for me, you know, okay, okay, but for me, you know what? I just felt like in this match again. So you know what? I just felt again. But maybe I just felt like in this match it was wasn't as good as the Femi Protestant and Gunther, but it was just like probably 2 levels below that. I thought again. I thought this match was again just a basic, like a really not really good, obviously, like a really good, like decent good match. It wasn't amazing being Gunther, but it was a really good decent good match. You know what? It was a really decent good match. You know, it was good. It was a good solid decent match. It was again a few months where it can't work, but after that, apart from that, I thought it was a really. I genuinely thought it was like a really good match. I thought the way the match ended was good. Kevin Owens winning. I thought I was good to see that, but obviously Kevin Owens defeated. But again, I actually thought it was a really good match, and I thought they did match quite well. But it was quite well. Obviously, then obviously the second match of the night obviously was Danhousen defeated Dominik Mysterio for the in a human I might just butcher this, in a human monies pole match. Again, I actually don't know. I actually go right. That actually do not know what that is. I'm not lying. I do not know what that is. So it's like, yes, people, yeah. I was thinking of Dan. If it obviously involves Danhousen, obviously one match. Match obviously. Yeah. Okay. What else? Obviously, yeah. Then I think I was the second match I'd like to also Daz defeated Mysterio and in a human. You know what? I actually thought this match, by the way, was like really good, really interesting, really fun top, because again, you had that obviously I think also yeah. I think also you had a character in WWE, again. Yes, you know what? That's right. You actually had a really good character in the Dwayne Danhousen, right? Whereas Tom Mysterio's not new, not like his character, like whatever. But so I felt like this was a really good, really interesting. I thought it was like a really good, I thought it was a really good, funny. It was a really good, funny, entertaining match. I thought, oh my god, like this match won. Like if obviously if. You know, if like, a few years like this match should have made me think like, oh, why you haven't? And I was like, right, a lot of people, I thought, I'm like, what are they complaining about? I actually thought like this was actually I actually thought like this was a really good match. I thought it was really good, really interesting, really entertaining, because like that's what you want match like this. I actually thought that match by itself was quite good, quite fun, quite entertaining. I thought, oh my, it was quite good, quite entertaining, and that's what I liked. It was entertaining. Some matches have been so stage content, but this match I thought it's just like, oh my god, this is just a really good match as well as that, right? I also felt like with this match, again, I actually thought Danhousen was like, I just felt like that Danhousen was a much better wrestler than Dominik Mysterio's match. I was like, again, I personally felt like Dominik Mysterio, not Mysterio, not Mysterio, but me personally, I just felt like Danhousen was a much better wrestler in this match, and he deserves to win it. I mean, there's a lot of people scream me that, but you know what? I'm sorry, but you know, there's a lot of people might have gone scream about that they may, but you know what? I just felt like didn't have Danhousen on the day, or night as you were, was a much better wrestler in that match, and he deserved to win. I'm sorry, but he does, because he was much better wrestler on the day last night, or whatever. But you know, he actually did really well against him. Like, Dom Mysterio had a lot of help, but I think Dom Mysterio, he did a few chances to really go and get a win, obviously for Judgment Day. But I just thought Dom Mysterio, and I'm sorry, I thought Dom Mysterio was just. He did so. I thought not Dom Mysterio. I actually thought Danhousen did so brilliantly well to win that. So I thought, wow. The fact is, right. I think as well. I also think he obviously bought like the main Danhousen. He bought them in basically the real one, right? Where basically they go after like. they go off to JD and I mean, I think it's JD and another demand drum deck. And basically they got them, and then they had to go on Dusty as well. And it's the point where I'm thinking like Dusty's going to obviously he's gonna find a way to cheat. And basically from out where I think the referee finds he sells the hand whatever. And basically, honestly, you haven't watched it, go watch it. It was a really good match, honestly, so good. Yeah, obviously, but I think you know I actually, okay, but okay, but me personally, you know, I actually, okay, but I, okay, but you know, I actually thought this match was, sorry, what's going on? Good, what's not see that, but yeah, better. What's going on a bit now? But obviously, as I say, we know what, but me personally, you know, okay, yeah, as I was saying, you know what? I actually thought it was a really good, really interesting match. I thought it was a really good match. Yeah, very good. So, very good match. You know, I won one prediction and one the other prediction got right was this one. So, yeah. Then I think obviously this one, third match of the night obviously was Gable defeated Penta for the Intercontinental Championship. You know what? I actually thought Chad Gable. I think again a few moments where Chad Gable wasn't doing great, but again there's moments where Chad Gable thought, wow, Chad Gable's really changed. He's obviously learned how to the not the Mexican wrestler. I know what it is. The obviously the luchadors out, you know how they do it, and then he's learned as well. Is that right? That's all. I thought Chad Gable did really well. I thought he did really well match. I actually thought Chad Gable did really well match. He did. Again, I thought I was actually actually really disappointed in Penta. I thought Penta did quite. I actually thought Penta did really quite well. This match, I thought Penta did. Actually, I thought Penta had a few times where again I thought a few moments where Penta. A few moments where he did some good things. But again, kind of felt like he was. It kind of felt like I was kind of like really, really disappointed. I thought he could have done better than some things there, but yeah, I understand why he didn't do it because he wanted Chagger to win it, and then I was scripted and all. I get it, but as well as that, I felt like again, I felt a few moments again. I think I think there was a few moments where where he did well, with moments where he didn't do well, and then there's a few moments where obviously very similar to that where Penta did well, but didn't do so well at moments. But again, that's it. This is like a weird match because I thought I personally felt like it was I felt I felt like this was a good match. It was, but again, I felt it was moments where it wasn't great. But was that right? But generally, I thought it was a really, really really good match. It was just generally a good match. I thought it was very good. I think it was Chad Gable. Yeah, I think it was Chad Gable on the night. Was a much better wrestler on the night, and obviously as well as that, right, one of the matches I got wrong. So not great, obviously. Yeah, then also. Okay, then obviously the fourth match of the night. Was Chelsea Green versus obviously in a in the interim. Oh God, I know what it is. Well, obviously the WWE interim women's. I think so basically the interim WWE Women's Championship, yeah, because obviously I'm not the Mongo, no, I think Rhea Ripley, a massive fan by the way. She obviously is out injured because I know I think it's in I know she's been out injured for a while. I think I think that she's not coming back. I know she's not coming back from years yet, but I know I'm hoping she just come back. Of course, my injury comes back like soon or some around there, or even after we don't know really. But I know it is apparently I think I've heard apparently the injury isn't a great one. So yeah, it's mad though. Obviously, yeah, obviously. Okay, then I think so basically they obviously have. So this is like an interim women's championship, and obviously I'll go in a minute. Obviously, obviously Chelsea Green. Chelsea Green. She defeated Jade Cargill and Charlotte Flair and Tiffany. You know what? I'll be honest. You know what? I was actually really surprised. Shocked. I thought, oh my God, again. Listen, I'm not. Okay. Listen, I'm not. Okay. Listen, obviously, I'm not. Okay. Listen, obviously, I'm not doubting her. Or I'm not. Okay. Listen, I'm not. Okay. Listen, I'm not. Okay. Listen, I'm not doubting her or saying she's not great. Again, I'm not doubting her saying she's not. Again, I'm not doubting her or saying. Okay. There's one surprise. There's one surprised. I mean. Okay. Let's give it. Okay. I think I was going to. Okay, I think like one surprise. What I remember surprise was I was actually really there's one surprise. I was just surprised because I think Chelsea Green, she's not more recently been no great results. Like right, I also have actually seen and believed she's actually good wrestler. She is. I wasn't when I was shocked. When I was shocked, I was actually really shocked. I thought, oh my god, Chelsea Green has actually gone and won it. Wow. Listen. I kind of had that a new idea. I knew she'd probably get a win. Be a late minute winner, but like a late minute winner, she'd do it like a late move. She'd win it. But as well as that, right? The fact that Chelsea Green, I actually thought Chelsea Green actually did really well. Again, I felt again a few months where Chelsea Green kind of wasn't herself, and that's where she had to. Where she wasn't great again. Again, a few months where she had Cargill and Stratton and Charlotte Flair. I'd just what they did, but as well as that, again, there was a few months where I thought where she'll go win it, and she'll last minute win it. Even Charlotte Flair going there, but as well as that, right? I actually thought Chelsea Green. I actually thought her screen performance in the match itself was really actually was a really good. I actually thought she did really well in the match. I thought she actually did really well in this match. She really did. I thought, wow, I was actually really surprised at what she did, but she did like really well to win this match. But again, I generally thought, you know what, it actually was a decent. It was actually quite. It actually was a decent good match. It wasn't amazing, gonna be no. It was a match that I personally felt like it was decently good. Wasn't amazing, but again, not all matches will be like that. But some matches go, oh my god, amazing. So, me. Okay. That's it. Yeah. Okay. Then okay. Then obviously the final. Okay. Then obviously the fifth and final match of night obviously was Roman Reigns defeated Seth Rollins in a obviously for the undisputed WWE Championship. You know what? This match, by the way, again, I personally felt like this match was a really, really good match. I personally felt like this match was a really, really, really good, really interesting. Again, a few moments where it kind of dropped off a little bit, but again, a few moments where it got people's interest. Oh my god, what's going on? So I felt like there was a few moments like that. But again, I also thought it was moments where it kind of dropped up. But again, moments where it went, oh my, people's interest back up, and people's interest started going again. Oh, and people's interest started peaking, going, oh my god, it's got good now. And then again, there's a few moments where there's moments where you got fun with that. There's a few moments like that. I thought, oh my god. So there's a few moments like that as well. Like, I actually felt like with this match again, I thought there's a few moments like that as well. Like, right, I think for the not time. Okay. I think not time to match gone, but I just felt like there was a few moments in this match where you're thinking, oh my god, like Roman Reigns did like the Superman punches where the Superman he speared Seth Rollins. Thought, oh my god, and then Seth Rollins did obviously what he does in the ring, and I think Seth Rollins did what he did in the ring. Obviously, moments with Seth Rollins, but a few moves he puts in the usual did that. Again, I thought there was some really good moments in this match, but again, there were some great ones. But again, I also thought there was some really proper good ones as well where. Again, where it's like Roman Reigns could have won it, Seth Rollins could have won it, but again, Roman Reigns on the day last night was a much better wrestler on the night, and he really deserves it as well. As well as that, right? I kind of predicted this match wrong again. I kind of predicted this wrong in the match. I kind of predicted this match wrong again, so I do apologize as well. But again, I just felt like this match was really good match. Again, I thought the way the match was done was good. Again, there's a few moments where it got a bit done, but whatever. But I think apart from that, I generally thought this match was really good, proper, really good, intense match. Again, there was a few moments where it was again, I think obviously there's a few moments in this match where it got really proper intense, right? And there's a few moments where intensity was lower than that, and then again, I think listen, if I was to describe match, I'd probably say this match probably was. If I was to say the best match of night two, I'd probably say this one. I'll make it here. I'll come on to obviously, I'll meant to go in a minute, but obviously, yeah, I actually, obviously, yeah, I actually thought this match value was actually really, really, was kind of a really, really good, interesting intensity as much as being it's so interesting as well. So yeah, I thought, but I think apart from that, I actually thought it was a really, really good, really tense match, but generally really good match. But yeah, obviously, yeah, okay, listen, you think, okay, I think also is a match that I'm not mentioning yet. Obviously, Cody Rhodes, who got defeated, who obviously CM Punk obviously unfortunately defeated Cody Rhodes. Again, I felt like in that match, again, I thought there was a few good moments in the match. There was a really good few moments in the match. There was, but again, I also felt like there's a few weird moments where it wasn't great. But again, there's a few moments where it really wasn't great, amazing. But again, there's moments where it was good, but there's moments where it was. I thought it wasn't great, brilliant. I thought I could have done better. Then, like I thought that I felt like Randy Orton came in and RKO'd like not same, but obviously Cody Rhodes. I thought, wow. I think that there. I thought that's like again. I know it's needed again. Like me personally, I totally understand need it again. Me personally, I completely understand things. Believe me, me personally, I completely understand need to do. Believe me, I do. But I thought, you know what? I thought that was good, but again, I felt like the match itself wasn't amazing. Okay, Gunner, but you know what? Again, I thought it was a decently goes. That's the right match. It wasn't amazing, but again, it was. Again, it's just that it wasn't great, amazing. You know what? It was decently okay. So it was decently good. That's okay. It wasn't amazing, but again, I thought I tried to thought some things could have done better in the match, but again, that's obviously my opinion. But obviously, yeah, again, but if it was, yeah, but maybe I just felt like it was really quite interesting match it was, but again, it wasn't great. But yeah, it was an interesting one though, interesting as well. But yeah. Fine. Yeah. Obviously, yeah, but yeah, if it also is my not. Okay, okay, not for it's gonna okay, so not for it's gonna but not for it's gonna obviously it's just some of my thoughts on it's just some thoughts. You know what? I actually thought SummerSlam. I actually thought SummerSlam. You know what? I actually thought SummerSlam was actually a really really good, interesting period. I thought it was really good, but yeah, very good. Obviously, yeah, looking to obviously yeah. Yeah, hang on. Okay. So let me know your thoughts, comments below. Do you agree? Listen, do you agree with what I've said? Do you agree with what I've said? Do you disagree with what I've said, or do you think I'm wrong? Think I'm right? I think also what your I think also what your thoughts and not comments gun of it. Not comments gun. It's not comments gun about also what your opinion on SummerSlam this year. Do you think it was good? Do you think it was bad? Do you think it wasn't great? Do you think they could have done things a lot better, or was it good? Do you think they could have proved a little bit? I've said, do you think they could have proved little things like that, or do you think it was like better or not as good or anything like that? I think anything. Not okay. Not okay. Okay. Okay, not that. God, no. We don't mean to think it like that. Something's going to be improved or improved on as you were and that. But yeah, I'd love to hear your thoughts on it as well. Oh man. Oh yeah, as ever. Yeah, so that. That's nothing matter. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. You know what? Okay. You know what? I'd also like. Okay. You know what? I'd also really appreciate if you would share it on Facebook, share on Twitter.com, share any of your socials as well. Obviously, I think any of our socials want me to do as well. I'll see what's that, but obviously, yeah. Yeah. That's it.